Hi student, in this video we are going to learn about the incompletely specified machine. Myself Dr. Dhrampal Singh, Associate Professor and HOD of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, JIS College of Engineering. Okay. Your paper name, Formal Language and Automata Theory, paper code CS403. Sorry, 3. So as you know that prerequisite of your subject, course outcomes, COPO mapping, and the course content. Okay. Now we are today topic is the minimization of incompletely specified machine. What is the meaning of incomplete? Incomplete means in case of machine, if I give the input with state is present but output is not available. In the machine, if I give the input, state is output is present, state is not present, like this. In this figure, what you can see here, in this machine, you can see here I can see that the state is given, means from A taking the input 1, I can go to the E, but what will be the output here, it is not specified. We are not aware of the output. Similarly, B you can see here again, taking the 0, we can go to the C, but there is no output. Okay. So in this case, you can see in this machine, for the A input 1, nothing is there, not even output state or not the output. Here output is there, state is not there. So this type of machine is known as the incomplete machine. Incomplete specified machine. Then you can say, sir, why we design this type of machine? We know that this type of machine can be work in the future. Suppose in some value, suppose if I can say, what will be the tomorrow weather? I don't know. But if I ask what is the weather of today, we can easily answer, sir, today weather it is. That is the reason when you design the machine, some part we don't know how it will be performed. If future things will become, then it will be performed, then I can get out. So that is the reason we have to design this type of machine. And this type of machine we have to design, but problem is that we are not able to minimize it. If you go for a minimization, one option is available. I can choose this is the don't care, like means I can choose any option here, similarly any option here, and put the value and then go for it, like this one. You can see here dash is there, but I can say that I can put any value, or totally I can delete this part. Here I know that the E is given there, so I can put the E equal to 1 here. In this way we can approach, but we know that deleting the states, deleting the your transition, and just putting the guess value is not the correct one. Because in the previous class we know that we can minimize the DFA, and in the module 1 we know that how we can minimize the finite state machine. But in case of finite state machine, every input output is present here. But how we can minimize this type of machine, where the states and output are not present here? If state and output present like this, so by using the finite state machine minimization, we can do it. But if the state like this one, incomplete machine, then how we can minimize this machine? So it will be create the problem. So that is the reason it is need of the merger graph there. By taking the help of the merger graph, we can minimize the incomplete machine there. So before that, we require the idea of what is the meaning of compatible pairs and what is the meaning of implied pair. These two ideas we have to clear. Otherwise, it will be create the problem. Okay. What is the implied pair and what is the compatible pair? So now take this is the machine. And we know that this machine is incomplete machine. Why? Because here for the input I1, I2, I3, I4 is given. For I1, there is no states, no output. Similarly here, no states, no output. So this type of machine are incomplete. So what is the meaning of the computable pair? Computable pair means saying that this dash may be the any value. It may be the E, it may be the A, it may be the 0, many value, many states will be there, many value will be there, many possibility will be there. Okay. So if I check the compatibility between A or B, if this type of dash will be there, so I can assume they are equivalent. It may be possible that E0 will be there. Anything will be there. So we can assume that they are compatible. Similarly, dash is there, compatible. Dash between these two, compatible. Dash between these two, compatible. So I can say A and B are the compatible there. Now, we are going for the implied pair. Compare A or C. Here F0, here dash, compatible. Here you can see that 1 there, also compatible. But A or C imply the C and F there. C and F. Here dash and E comma 0, so it is compatible. Here dash and B comma 0 compatible. But if I say what is the implied pair of A, B, I can say CF there, because here I am getting the CF. So A, B are compatible, no doubt. But these two pair implied this C and F there. So they are compatible pair, and C and F is your implied pair. Again, if I go for, suppose if I go for this figure, A to E, here dash, no problem. Here F comma 0, here C comma 1, but here you can see output is the 1, output are the 0. I can say A or E are not compatible. Why? Because here output is 0, here output 1. We have said that A or C are compatible. Why? Because here both have the input, so output is the 1 1, and they have generated the implied pairs here. But here I can see output is 0, output is the 1, so they are not compatible with each other. So I hope that, again, if they are not compatible, we are not going for this part there. If you check that A or F, I can say C0 is there, dash is there, no problem. C comma 1, here dash is there, no problem. Again, they are not compatible because 0 is here, 1 is here. So in this way, we have to calculate the compatibility and the implied pair. Now we have to go for the merger graph. How we can design the merger graph there. So if you see here, merger graph is the undirected graph. Okay, so keep in mind that merger graph is your undirected graph. It consists of n vertex, each of which corresponding to state of the machine. So if you consider this machine, if I consider this machine here, so what are the state? A, B, C, D, E, F. So whatever the states are there, I can draw like A, B, C, D, E, F. You have to draw the node for that. It consists of n vertices, each of which corresponding to state of the machine. Now you have to go for each pair of state Si or Sj. Suppose I am calculating between A or B, whose next state and output entry are not conflicting. Means here there is no conflict between, means they are compatible, like A or B. If I draw, I can say output are not output next state column, output and state are not conflicting. You can see that here I already mentioned it are compatible. Here it is dash compatible, and they are also not generating any implied pair. Okay, only A or C. Here I can see that if I go for the compatibility or A and C, they are generating the implied pair C and F there. Okay. So second step is saying what? For each pair of the states, suppose I have taken A or B, okay, whose next state and output entry are not conflicting. So here you can tell me whether the output next state column not conflicting, here dash is there, not conflicting, not conflicting, not conflicting. If not conflicting, we can draw the direct edge between A to B. Okay, so you can see here, we have drawn the direct edge between the A or C here. Okay, there is some movement in here. Okay. So here you can see that we have drawn the undirected arc between the A and B. If for a pair of state this one and corresponding output symbol under all the input symbol are not conflicting again, but the successor are not the same, an interrupted arc is drawn there. Okay, so this one I am going to describe in later one phase. So now we have to check for the each pair. So here I have done for A or B. Now check for A or C. So as already you know that A and C, we have checked that, and you can see that they are compatible, and these are the implied pair we are getting. If you get the implied pair, just put the implied pair in the broken edge. Okay. Now check A or D. Here dash dash no problem, dash C1 comma no problem. Here one you can see output is one, output is one. Okay, no problem. Here dash dash there. But here you can say output one, it is one, and here you can get the implied pair like E and B. So I can write the BE here. You can see at the broken edge of this. Similarly, check with the A or E. Okay. So already know that A and E are not compatible because here 0 is there, here 1 is there. So they are not compatible. Even in A and F is not compatible, you can see here 0 is there and here 1 is there. So output are conflicting here. So they are not compatible. So that is the reason there is no edge from A to E or A to F there. Okay. So AB or BA, if it is undirected, both are same here. So after completing with A, we can go for the BC, BD, BE, and BA. In this way, we have to check. For every pair, we have to check. In fact, okay. So BC, you can check. Both are 0, no problem. E and F, we are getting. Here dash, 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 dash. So it will be not get any problem. They are compatible. And E and F is the implied pair. You can check here. If you go for the B and C there, so EF is the implied pair. Now BD, you can check. PD you can getting the dash here, E comma 0 there, dash here, B comma 1, dash here, and dash here, dash. So here there is no implied pair. So as we have drawn the direct edge unbroken edge from A to B, here we can also draw the unbroken edge from B to D there. Okay. Similarly, B to E, you can see that there will be the unbroken edge will be there, B to C, B to E. Dash E comma 0, no problem, F0 dash A comma 0 dash D comma 0 dash. So it will be not get any problem. So you can draw the direct on the unbroken edge between these. But B to F is not possible. You can check. Here B to F is not possible. B to F is C0. It is okay. B0 okay. So it is possible. You can see they have given the edge. Okay. Why it is crossed there? Later on we can, and C is the implied pair we are getting because here C and here E we are getting the implied pair. So why they have given the cross, I am going to explain by the when I go to the this part. Okay. Similarly, if you calculate this one, we can get the implied pair. Okay. So if you calculate between the C and F there, we can say undirected broken edge we can draw. If you go for E and F, you can check here from this machine E and F. We can get the two implied pair. This will be not get any problem because dash and C0, F comma 0 and dash no problem. Here I can get implied pair AB, implied pair CD because they are compatible. Both output is the 0, 0 and 1. Okay. So you can get this one. You can see it. So step 2 is saying that what are the implied pair we can draw in a unbroken manner of the undirected edge. If there is no implied pair, they are compatible directed edge, we can draw that. Okay. After that, now task is that this part, the third step. Third step is saying that if for a pair of states, the corresponding output symbol under all input symbol are not conflicting, but successor are not the same. But successor are not the same there. So we have drawn the interrupted arc as drawn between the S and the SZ there. Okay, so We have to check that E and F we are getting here. We have to check that E and F are compatible with each other or not. So here I can see that there is directed edge between E and F. There is no problem. Similarly, for the C and F, there is unbroken edge. So it is also not yet any problem. Now go for B and E. Again, this is an undirected edge. So it is also not yet any problem. This part is okay. If you go for the C and E, so you can see there is no edge from C to E. You can see. So I have to cross this. That is the meaning of third line there. It is saying that if your whatever the implied pair are there, if successor are not compatible, how their implied will be present there. So that is the reason it is the crossing. So after crossing this one, you can check it affect any value there. If I cross this one, so B and F become the unbroken edge, means this will be interrupted, means this is not compatible. We have to check that any place B and F is occur there. If it is occur, you have to also cross that edge. So here I can see there is no B and F there. You can see there is no BF. Suppose in this case, I am so saying that suppose in this case, if BF is the suppose implied pair, and here after crossing this one, BF become the interrupted edge. So I have to also cross this one. Okay, but here it is not the case. BF is not the implied by any compatible pair, so it will be not a problem. So when you go for the merger graph there, so first whatever the states are there, draw it, and then check the any pair are compatible without any implied pair. Undirected arc will be drawn. If any implied pairs are there, we can write the implied pair in broken manner of the edge. And after this one, you have to check that all the implied pair states are compatible or not. If they are not, cross it. Again, check after crossing anything affecting in the graph or not. If it is, again cross that edge. So in this way, we have to continue. So thank you. And I hope that it has cleared your idea.